Alright, welcome back. I know we're a little bit late today, but I'm dealing with my back having issues. And then I dealt with Mitch while trying to get this because we are working on some cooking with blockhead stuff today. I had other plans for today, and then we did our prep stream, and this happened. So I now have a whole lot more room for farming, and I put in the double wall with the slabs. That way I don't have to worry about mobs coming in. I also have been working on getting this path done. This needed to change over to grass so I could change it to path. So now I don't have to worry about anything spawning inside of my wall over here, because mobs can't spawn on farmland because it's not a full block, and same with the path. I still need that down there to get completed, so we're going to leave that until it gets done. And I had this little grassy knoll here, and I didn't know what to do, so I decided we'd let Engineer Bot check over this area and keep it safe from spawning. This is a Grego lantern, so it puts out light. And because it's a Grego lantern, it has to be sitting on some kind of somewhat rare ore. So he gets molybdenite ore. I'll probably eventually change it out to an iridium ore when I get one. But right now that's what he gets. And so now I can spread my crops a little bit more and get us some more stuff done. But other thing we did is we have upgraded cooking with blockheads to the Bear's Den version that Mitch put out. He originally did one that changed the mod ID, which broke your world if you updated, and I complained about it, and so he put out one specially for us that has the same mod ID, and it upgraded just fine. I had the cooking table already, and it's still here. My fridge was here with everything in it. The only thing that happened when I updated was my knife came up missing off the tool rack and Crazy's head came up missing. I have no idea what caused those two, or even how her head came up missing, because that shouldn't be part of it, but it did. So I didn't want to make the oven before, but I have gone ahead and made it. I did let him know that these were missing textures. I don't even know what goes over there. Crazy would have to tell me. I'm thinking it might be, now that I think about it, because you can put these up here on top. Okay, so yeah, that's what that is. That's the 4 slots there. So I need to make, I think there's the mixing bowl and there's mortar and pestle, but I think Greg took both of those, needing both of them out. I did make a mixing bowl and a juicer to bring down here. Technically this is the rubber juicer that we no longer needed, and we now have a mixing bowl. I have talked to Mitch today about adding Compat for GT6 so that stuff will work, because we do have Greg's dough and buns, baguettes, flatbread, stuff like that. We can even slice our bread in here. So we should be able to make a lot of the GregTech foods in here now. We can slice our cheese. It would be nice if that cheese would work on a cheeseburger, an actual cheeseburger, because it is kind of strange if you look at a cheeseburger. Come on, NEI, work with me here. If you look at the Pam's cheeseburger, it needs an entire block of cheese. Where Greg's little cheeseburger that isn't a cheeseburger, it's a cheese sandwich, only needs 3 slices, so it would be nice if we could just put some cheese on that cheese bread and not need the whole thing, because who puts a whole block of cheese on their cheeseburger? Well, other than me, because I love cheese. Now, another thing is that he did some work getting backporting things. Don't look at the toaster. The toaster isn't working. He needs to get that figured out. It's never worked as far as I can remember. I think that's something that they had added that ended up, it works in 112. So I think they added it and then they went to a different version and they never fixed it. So they were working on it. So it either needs to be removed or it needs to be, actually working. But we now have a corner cabinet that you can make, which will connect all of your cabinets together. And then there's the regular counter. There's a corner counter, and then you have your cabinets that you can put up here. And then there's also the flooring that works across. So if we wanted to have stuff over here, you just put the flooring in and it would connect it, just like it works in 112. And everything is dyeable. That's why these look so bland and gray, except for the oven. The oven's not dyeable, but the fridges, they always were. But now you can color your sink and your cooking top. And about the sink, I can't get water out of it. It does not give me water. But that is intended. There is a config for that. And we need to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Come into the bottom here. Break this out. There's our sink. We're going to hook a pipe up to it. Now this is just for testing, because I have not tried this. We're going to hook this barrel up, which the barrel right now has 1200 in it. We're going to hook it up, and it's now completely empty. So now we should pull water out, and we can. So we will have to run a pipe from our drain over there to over here, and we will actually have to supply this with water to be able to use it. And I'm also going to hook that to the mixing bowl. So let's go ahead and get that done while we're here. Let's see here. Now there is also, for the oven, there's a thing where you have to supply it with cooking oil. There's a config for that. I don't have that set because I would rather it take something like natural gas from GT6 or fuel oil or something like that than cooking oil. It's not a deep fryer, so I don't want to make cooking oil for it. I could. Greg has a way of making this cooking oil as well. I think he calls it fryer oil. But yeah, I don't think I have the pressure enabled. Because Greg has oil. There should be plant oil, heavy oil. There it is, frying oil. So he has frying oil, which is hot frying oil from any kind of oil, like olive oil, plant oil, hemp oil, that stuff, because yeah, you want to cook your food in hemp oil. But you run it in the smelter. You can also squeeze a berry that doesn't exist or any of that stuff. So if it could take that, maybe, but yeah, it can take U though. It won't take HU because technically it should be making the HU. But I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some wood stuff in there to cook with it for now. When we get a solar panel, we'll hook a solar panel out here to it and let that heat it up. And another thing that I found out that either I had forgotten or I didn't know was that I thought this could not fill a water bucket if it wasn't already full. Hello, give me that back. But it most definitely will. I thought you had to have the filled water bucket in here. Because if you guys remember when we set this up, we had that barrel that's now out there underneath here, and that's what it was filling from because the pipe wasn't working very fast. Well, come to find out, the pipe actually has to be able to move 1,000, not just have a capacity of 1,000. So the bandwidth has to be 1,000 for it to fill the bucket. So we put in a water tank out here, hooked it up to the water line from out there. It's just got the regular wood, and then ran Invar pipes in here. So now it will fill up our buckets with water in the table. And I'm probably going to do another cooking with prep stream tomorrow. It's a little late today. It's almost 2 o'clock when I'm recording this. So we're probably going to be doing GT5 tonight. So tomorrow afternoon, I should be doing another one. We did work on getting stuff moved from over here. So the crushers moved, my back started hurting, so I had to end the stream. But we're getting everything moved over. I actually lost 2 barrels that I had added in here due to the Invar burning box right here that's in the floor. It's not above the floor, so it burned up my 2 barrels. Luckily, I didn't lose the spare light that was in one, but I lost the fluorite that was in the other. So luckily it didn't spread, thank goodness. So when we do our next stream, we'll probably be finishing up moving this stuff and starting on what's going to be for the next video. So Wednesday there may not be a video. Depends on what I get done in the stream. With this being Monday, the stream will be on Tuesday, so if I can get the other stuff set up, because I'm not going to make a video just to show you I move things. If I can get the other stuff done in that stream for Wednesday, then we'll have a video on Wednesday. If not, you'll just have the stream you can rewatch. But anyways, that is it for today. I will leave a card up in the corner to the stream. So if you'd like to see me out here fighting mobs like mad, trying to get this all set up, because that's what I did for most of it, was just fighting mobs. You'll be able to go back and watch the live stream footage, but hopefully I will see you tomorrow for the live stream, or on Wednesday for a video. If not, I will definitely be back here with another video on Friday. Y'all have a good one. And if you want the version of Cooking with Blockheads that you can update, as far as I know, it's not released anywhere, but you can get it in our Discord in the mod updates channel, and I will have it in this pack when I can put an update out. There's a bug in GT6 that I can't put an update out for currently. I did that so I could check that Greg had fixed. I had updated to a snapshot to see if Greg had fixed this, and you'll see he most definitely did. We can stain our, we can do our glass and our panes in there now, so that is beautiful. We can do the glass before, but not the panes. So now we can do the panes, but Greg's working on another bug, which has caused another bug. If you know anything about coding, you'll know that's kind of the way that usually works, so I won't be releasing this yet until that gets fixed. And that is it for today. Y'all have a good one. Again, sorry this video is a little late today, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for the live stream.